Welcome to In the Spotlight, featuring Parker Technology. As specialists in the provision of a premium customer service experience for parking facilities, Parker Technology's secret to their success lies with their two-way video communication. We have President and CEO Brian on hand to tell us more. So Brian, please tell us about Parker.
Parker is a technology, software, and services company focused on delivering for our customers, which are operators and municipalities, hospitals, universities, a better customer experience or saving a customer experience when their parking customers are stuck in a lane and are forced to press the help button. So 60,000 times a month, our customer service representatives answer a call for help from a customer stuck in a lane in our operators' parking facilities. And on average, we answer the call in 11 seconds and we resolve the issue and get them on their way in less than a minute. And that's what we do.
And what sets you apart from other companies in the industry?
What makes Parker different is that our customer service representatives are the heartbeat of our business. And so when you think about traditional call center, I think about sweatshop, I think about pressure, I think about not a great environment. And in fact, we do just the opposite, because we realize that in order for our CSRs to deliver what we call authentic concern for our customers, they have to be taken care of, they have to be pampered, and they have to know that they're the center of the universe, which they are. And that's what creates the unique culture in our business that I think sets us apart. We were just awarded the #1 customer service tech culture here in the state of Indiana because our CSRs are special. We know that, and we know that's what it takes to deliver a great customer experience.
This sounds like a perfect solution to parking woes. Can you give us an example of a notable project you've worked on?
Sure. So probably the quintessential example is one of our customers at the city of Las Vegas. So Brandy Stanley is the manager there of parking, and she's working very diligently on the balance between labor in her garages, so ambassadors on the ground, versus having someone like an outsourced help from someone like Parker to deliver a great customer experience. And so what she's done is she's leveraging a patented technology that we have, which delivers two-way video in the lane, so that rather than having to have an ambassador in every single lane, she's got 4 or 5 or 6 garages with 20 or 30 lanes. Rather than having to have an ambassador in every lane, she'll have a Parker virtual ambassador in those lanes, such that when the customer pushes the help button because they're confused or because they can't figure out how to complete the transaction, they'll see a customer service representative here in our call center, and we can see them, so it's a two-way conversation. And we've got business rules in our software that help us determine how to handle that customer and to ultimately resolve the issue and get them on their way. And most times we want the resolution to be the business rules, or to align with the business rules that the customer is asking us to deliver. And so in some cases that could be put a light touch on them and let them out so we can raise the gate. In many other instances, in a retail setting or in a municipality setting, they would like to collect the revenue. And so we've got business rules in there that tell us how much friction we can put in the system and actually complete the transaction rather than just raising the gate and letting them out.
And how many CSRs do you have covering all your projects?
In order to run 24/7, we have 24 customer service representatives. And at any given time, I would say the peak is probably 15 or so. And those 15 or so handle peak loads probably in the middle of the day, as you would expect, 1 or 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And then it drops down, it dwindles down overnight. And we take 60,000 calls.
Wow, those are some incredible numbers. Great job to your team. What can we expect to see in the future from Parker?
Well, I think the most important focus that we have right now is perfecting the model, and then helping, as the industry is what I call is vaporizing. So technology is literally taking over the parking industry. And the buzzword today is frictionless. And we believe that the human touch or a human component is still a really big part of a frictionless experience, because we know that 85% of the time that a customer is experiencing a problem in the lane, they're experiencing that problem because they failed. And so it's really hard for software and for a frictionless experience to be to engineer out human failure, so that we know that even in a completely frictionless environment, up to 3% of the cars that go in and out of that facility will experience a problem. And those 3% have to be helped by a human being. And that's really what Parker does. So rather than talking about using technology to completely eliminate people, we don't believe in completely eliminating people. You still have to have a balance between people and technology in a garage. And we think that we can help virtually any parking customer who's trying to deliver a frictionless experience by delivering the human touch face to face when that small percentage of time that it fails.
Well, it's interesting to know in a time where technology is constantly evolving that the human touch is not completely lost. Thanks for joining us, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget the full transcript will be available soon on parking-net.com.